I never thought I'd say this, but after looking over the largest positions of Cathie Wood, the best money manager of 2020 and one of the worst of 2021, I really like what I see. After being relentlessly pulverized, her stocks now represent some excellent opportunities. Now, last Thursday, I joked about betting against her, ruining my dry January with some excellent SARK. No, not Cutty SARK, but the cute ETF that stands for Short Ark, S-A-R-K, the name of Wood's family of funds. But now that growth stocks have started rebounding, I'd rather bet with her. In retrospect, maybe that segment was the sign that the Wood stocks were ready to bottom. All right, now let me run down the list of the top holdings for flagship Ark Innovation ETF. What's inside the Ark? Starting with the biggest position, Tesla. Even after all these years, Tesla doesn't have much meaningful competition. Its cars sell well everywhere. The fact that Elon Musk can sell out in China and will almost certainly sell out in Berlin is nothing short of incredible. I think he's the best there is. Yet right now, his stock is down nearly 300 points from its high. That's a very good level to buy. A story leaked out today about Ford accelerating its EV plans. They need $10 to $20 billion to get where Musk is now. But where will Musk be then? Second, Zoom. Zoom Video. Full disclosure, my stepson works there. If people have a choice for their video conferencing platform, they choose Zoom. It's the cheapest and it's the best. While the stock has been joined at the hip to the pandemic, I think Zoom is only a couple of acquisitions away from permanently embedding itself in the enterprise, and boy, they got a ton of cash to do it. Now, I know it's not a takeover target, although I wish they could merge, say, I don't know, Dell buys them. Still, Zoom's got a great balance sheet, and we know they wanted to acquire Five9, even if that deal failed. I bet they can find something even better now. But Zoom needs to acquire something, or else they will wither. They have staying power here, but not growth. They need both, and I think they'll get it if they do some deals. I like the position. Third Ark Innovation holding, really quizzical, Teladoc. We keep hearing that there's intense competition in the telemedicine space. Yet when I ask people who they use, they almost always say Teladoc, because it's got a great array of good doctors from all different kinds of verticals. Last month, they spoke at Lisa Gill's JP Morgan Healthcare Conference, and they raised their revenue forecast. She loves the stock, by the way. Teladoc's growth is strong, its lead is real, and the numbers are incredible. 76 million paid members in the U.S. It seems nuts to me to sell the stock down here. It's at $80, for heaven's sake, down from $308 a year ago. That's a steal. Fourth, wow, this one's been pulverized, Roku, which makes the technology that lets you stream video from the internet to your TV. Now, this one has fallen from 490 to 166 as the pandemic winners have fallen out of favor. But Roku's an incredibly lucrative business with a fantastic balance sheet. I can't believe it's fallen this far when the company's barely begun to scratch the surface of international. Hey, remember when Netflix went international? And there might not even be the slowdown many investors anticipate because there are so many streaming offerings, and Roku's the backbone of that. I know the next quarter will be tough, but so does everyone else. So I like this setup. Fifth, I'm not a fan of Coinbase simply because of how they've comported themselves. These guys are just too arrogant for me. However, if you want a publicly traded proxy for crypto, you don't have any other decent options. Coinbase has an incredible growth rate, and the stock trades at less than 30 times earnings. That's down huge from not that long ago. Okay, it's not my favorite. Could do worse.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.